In the previous video, we downloaded the Microsoft Deployment Toolkit, and within there we got the file ServiceUI.exe, which is needed if you want to run something interactive in the user session 1, especially if you're using Intune, which by default put everything in session 0 and there is no user interaction. So we're going to do the main installation script that's going to check two things. Does we need user interaction? If we doesn't need it, we can run it in non-interaction and run it normally silent and not disturb the user. But if we need user interaction, for example, in the package we're going to do after this video with the Google Chrome, and if Google Chrome is started, we need the user to say, hey, is it okay to close this, or do you want to defer or such? So we're going to do a PowerShell script. They're going to check if Google Chrome is started. If it's started, then we're going to run Deploy-Application.exe with ServiceUI.exe. And if it's not started, we just run it silent. So let's start a PowerShell ISE. And let's make that one smaller and this one bigger. So first, we have to check if Google Chrome is started. We can do that with the command Get-WmiObject. And there we do a query. And all this I'm going to put in the description, so you don't have to follow along. You can just copy and reuse this. So we're going to do a query, and the query is going to be in double brackets. And then we're going to say ErrorAction, and let's do SilentlyContinue. So if there is any error from this, just continue silently. So what is the query then? We're going to select, if I can type that, select star everything from Win32 process, so all the processes that are running, where name is what is name? Chrome.exe, where name is equal to Chrome.exe. So let's put this into variable, the value that comes out from this. And we can call, this one JBNChromeProcesses, because it could be multiple. And a variable, it always starts with $, in PowerShell. So we have our variable here who will check, it will query all the processes. If there's any process called Chrome.exe, then it will add that. So we can do a quick check by that. So if we run JBNChromeProcesses.Count, it's going to count how many processes we have. And I have Google Chrome started here. And if we look in Task Manager, we can see how many I have started. So if we go here, we can go Details, and then we can sort on the name, and then we sort on Chrome. So we have a few here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Chrome. So if we run this now, it's going to look for all the processes Chrome and then give us a count. So it should be 8. And very well, it says 8 down there. Well, let me zoom in a little bit more. If I close Google Chrome and then run it again, we should get 0, right? So I run it again, and very well, we get 0 processes. Perfect. And why do we do this? Because again, we want to see if Google Chrome is started, then we will run with ServiceUI.exe. If it's not started, we don't want to bother the user, we just install. So then we can use this count here. We can do an if statement and do a parenthesis. So see if everything in the parentheses. We can check if the count is equal to 0. If the count is equal to 0, then we know there is no Google Chrome started. So then we do everything with this in curly brackets. Else, if it's not 0, it's probably 1 or more, then we know it started. Then we want to run it with Service UI. So we can do a try statement here. That means we're going to try to run something, and if it failed, we will catch it and do error handling accordingly. So try what's happened here. If there is no Chrome started 0, then we just want to run it to install silently. So we do write output just for the log file. And here we can do Google Chrome is not started. We can run installation in session 0, which is default in Intune. That means no graphical user interface. And then we actually have to run it down here. And on the other one, we do the same. So else, that means it's not 0. That means it's running some Google Chrome processes. So we do the same here. We try a statement. If we give an error, we're going to catch it. And here, write output. So here, Google Chrome is started. But Google Chrome is, wow, is started. We need to run installation in session 1, ServiceUI.exe. Okay, so let's start with the easiest one, where we don't need anything. We can just run it normally. I'm going to save this script first in order that we can get file paths related to the files that we're going to call here. So I'm going to save this into our template. So I'm already there under _Intune template, manufacturer software, and then source. Then we want it actually here. So I'm going to name it, file name can be a bit shorter, right? I'm going to name this one GBN install. So this is the main script that we're going to deploy with Intune, that depending if Chrome is started or not, do different action. So we save this one. So now we would want to run start process. Which process do we want to start? Well, we want to start Deploy-Application.exe. And we add a wait argument. That means that it should finish to install, do this deploy application before it continue in the script. And we want some arguments to deploy application. And which arguments? That we have to check. So if we go back to the PDF file as we had earlier in the previous video, there's something called deploy mode, and we want to run it. Since Google Chrome is not started, we want to run it very silent. So we want to run it non-interactive. So we actually can steal this here, deployment mode. So I do Control-C, and then go in here and Control-V. Perfect. Non-interactive. That's what we want. I think it should be single quote here. So I'm doing a double quote here. And then I move out the single quote here. Perfect. So this is going to run Deploy-Application.exe. It's going to wait until it's finished. It's going to give the deployment mode non-interactive. So it's going to run silent, which is good because it's in session 0. So all good there. Now, when we come here to else, that means we have Google Chrome processes started. Then we can do dot. And then we want to run, no, not dot, sorry. We want to run, and we want to run service UI.exe. And what parameter do we want to run with service.ui? Well, let's take a look what the switches that accept. So I go again, C, Intune, template, manufacturer, source, and here we have our service UI. And here I do my favorite, Alt F, and then S, and then A. That's going to open a PowerShell as admin. I don't need to be admin actually, at this very source, at this very path. So now we are here. If I do an ls, we have our service UI here. So all I want to do is to run the service UI / ? To see what parameter does this one accept. And what we want to run is here, service UI and then process, but we don't want to start a calculator. We want to start explorer.exe, and then the argument would be Deploy-Application.exe, this file here. So let's do that. Dash process explorer.exe, and then we want to run Deploy-Application.exe. Perfect. So the only thing left now is to do error handling. So we can create a new variable, error message, and we can put that equals to an exception handling, exception message. If this fails the try, it's gonna be an exception and it's gonna be a message, and we just store that message. And then we can type out the error message, so we get that as the code. I'll copy this one because we're gonna need exactly the same here. I tab this one. And then at the very end, we can do write output and exit code, well, of installation is, and then we can put last exit code. That's not really needed, and then we can exit with that last exit code. So last exit code, as we have spoken in previous video, if it's 0, that means success. But Intune is not relying on that anyway, because we have detection modes. So let's save this one. So now we have a script that actually working. Let's put some comments in the beginning also. I put 2 pound sign. Let's put purpose. Let's put author. Let's put date. Let's put version. So purpose. Install script to check if Google Chrome is started. If started, run deploy application.exe in session 1 with ServiceUI. Else run it in session 0 non-interactive. Something like that. Author, I put myself. Date, today's date is 25th October 2021. Version 1.0, and this is saved to the template. So each time we create the package, we have this. Of course, we're going to have to change the process to whatever we're installing. But in this case, we're going to do Chrome, so I put that there. So let's test this script, and we don't want to start the deploy application because it's nothing there anyway. So I temporarily comment that out. Same here, and we don't need to write output. So just to see if it works or not. So let's, I'll do like this and see, I think here we are in the good folder. Yes, we are. So I'm gonna make this one a bit smaller. Let's start Google Chrome. Then we run the script. So Google Chrome is started. Then which window is which window? Let's run this script now. So Google Chrome is started. That means that when we do the select here, we hope that the count will be more than 0. So it should say that Google Chrome is started because it's not equal to 0. So let's run this. Yes, please save it. So it says Google Chrome is started, so it seems to be working. Let's close it and run Google Chrome and run it again and verify that it says it's not started. Google Chrome is not started. We run the installation. Okay, perfect. So it seems to work good. I will put back, remove the comments here so it's ready. And I'll put this script in the description of this video so you don't have to follow along. But very good. This is perfect. Now we have a script. So now in the next video, we are ready to actually create the package and then upload to Intune and run this. Thank you very much. Well done.